everyone, I'm Priya Kaur. Welcome to our course Leadership Expertise Mastering Influence. How are you today? How do you feel today? Are you ready to influence people? Are you ready to bring change in people's life and in your life? This is our first day. We're going to discover today master our patterns of perception, an emotional state, our trait, human needs psychology. First, I'm going to really discuss what do you think was the leadership? What's the definition for you leadership? Just think about. When you think about leadership word, what you create a picture in your head? What do you create a picture? What word do you think? What feeling you create in your mind and body when you think leadership? What do you think? You may think leadership is ability to make things happen, maximize resource and inspire. Is a capacity to create an environment where people thrive and result are achieved. It is an extraordinary quality that solve problems and gets the things done. Leadership is ability to influence the thoughts, feeling, behaviors and action of those you lead. Leadership is a tool to help people deal with specific issues and achieve their goals. Another thing, make new decisions and take new actions. This is a journey that leads us to develop the distinction of effective leadership and help us to understand what makes us do the things we do. It is a path of creating lasting change and making the decision that can change your life and lives of others. So we're going to discover today human needs psychology and master our emotions. How we can be master our emotions? If we can master our emotion, so we can help someone else. Okay, now before we can start the session, you can stretch your body. Just stretch your body, stretch your body, stretch your body. And just come in the peak state. Just how you become in the peak state. Just think something very good moment in your life when you're really happy. You think, oh my God, I did it. Just think about this moment in your life. Just come in the peak state. Then we can start this session. Just smile on your face. Come in the peak state. 1, 2, 3. You're in the peak state. Are you ready to start day 1? The art of leadership, creating lasting change. Say yes. I couldn't hear it. Say yes. Say yes. My question is, what is your motive for action? Why do you do what you do? Why it is that you keep saying that you want to do this, but you never do it. Think about. For example, you really want to have healthy lifestyle and you don't smoke or drink. You really want to be happy. Why you have this lifestyle? Have you thought about? In fact, you say you don't want to do something else like smoke or drink or overeat or sleep, and yet you do it all the time. Are you agree with me? It's happened often. Geez, I'm going to start diet. I'm have a healthy food. Then you just broke your promise with yourself. You're quite motivated to do the thing you say you don't want to do. And what happened is people usually get all hooked. And I said I can tell you the answer. You want to find out the answer? Is an understanding that comes from 3 things. Understanding human needs, understanding human belief, and understanding the emotions that you become regularly addicted to you, that you will find a way to get you no matter what these 3 factors affect us. Do you want to figure out which 3 facts affect us all the time, every moment? Now I'm going to back to these, but let me say you something. Maybe simple, fast. If you want to know what I believe at the core level, what shapes human behavior, it's not background. It's not our condition. Those play a role. It's not our internal conflict. It's not what we have a friendly people around us, creating an environment to help us to do change. Is not what drugs are rolling through your body. All this quite useful. Don't get me wrong. It's not only of these things by itself. It's not just you think. Guess what did this control you all the time? Think about. Tell you it's your decision. My core belief is this is not our condition, is our decision that shape our destiny. It's in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. You're making those decisions even right now while you're listening to me. Maybe you're going to blow me off. You're saying, well, isn't common sense? You got me fascinated. I'm interested. Tell me more. What's the human psychology? What's the leadership? Or I want to know how can I take what I see in the world that I don't like within myself of others, and I want to see how can I make a difference and change. If you're in the sport, well, we continues. If not, you have probably already hung up me. Now turn this on video or think of and move to some really cool music or phone your friend. Alright, so let's move. I already mentioned you who control your life is the season. Okay, now maybe you think about your life. Just think for 2 seconds about your life. Now, I don't know, maybe you have a own business, you have a job, or you're studying, or you apply for the new job. Okay, maybe when you were 16 or you're 21, you really want to finish your degree, you really want to finish your college. Maybe you have a different decision, has a reason you're here. Maybe you say, I want to finish my education, then I go for a job, I should listen my parents. Your decision, what are you here today? Who made you by your decision? What are the 3 decisions you making every moment of your life? You're making right now as I speaking. Have you thought about what 3 decisions you're making all the time at every moment in your life? What are they? The decision 1, that's what shapes your destiny. What do you focus on? What do you focus on? Number 1, see, we feel whatever we focus on. Where focus goes, energy flow. Now people develop patterns of what they focus on. Some people they focus on the past. Some are the future. Some is just on this moment. Whatever you focus on, you can change. If you start thinking your life 10 years ago and some horrible event that occurred and you put that in a focus in it, are you going to start feeling it? Now you can think about any horrible moment in your life. I know it's no good example, just feel it. Maybe I can say I share the example. Last time I went to America, I really want to come to Scotland, and I couldn't find my flight gate. I couldn't find the gate. They calling my name. Oh, your plane going to fly. I couldn't find the gate. My God, I was so nervous because I don't want to miss my flight. Oh my God, still I just think like running. Oh, I have to find my gate. Still, I can feel this nervous feeling in my mind and my body. Maybe think, oh my God, horrible event. Maybe I can see this is a horrible event. I can see it's making me nervous when I think about. I can feel the sensation feeling right now in my body. Maybe you can think like that. You were really nervous. You think maybe you miss your train, you miss your flight. Maybe you think within exam time you were so nervous. You can feel this feeling right now in your body. Are you going to start feeling right now? Just think about the moment, maybe in the exam, in the interview time where you you were giving the interview. Just think about this moment. You are is going to be in your body right now. Your biochemistry will change, right? Are you agree with me? Say yes. You can look at that from an energy psychology approach. You can look at it from a cognitive approach. You feel the same way. But it is the same damn impact. Where focus goes energy flow. Okay, we're going to one very interesting exercise. You will love it. You want to try this exercise? Okay, now you can close eyes for 2 seconds. Just close eyes. Close your eyes. Just focus on your breathing. Just focus on your breathing. Now you can imagine for 2 seconds you are in your kitchen. Open your fridge and take out the lemon. Take out the lemon, and now you open the cupboard and take out the knife and cut a lemon. And now the lemon squeeze in your mouth. Keep closed eyes and imagine. You cut the lemon and squeeze in your mouth. What do you feel in your mouth? Do you feel lemon taste? I felt it. Yes, I can felt it. Yeah, even it wasn't the reality, we just visualize. Now, are you agree with me? Where focus goes, energy flow. Where focus goes, energy flow. Or some, now you can open your eyes. Still you have the taste lemon in your mouth. People focus on the future and the future is horrible. The future is great. Now, where we focus, our energy flow. If we think it's a future's good, we feel good. And we think it's a future's horrible, we feel horrible. But it is a pattern. Some people's focus is always on themselves. What people are depressed. They have to be selfish. Think about it. You can't get depressed when you're helping other people. We only get depressed. This focus on what you're not completing. You have finished. You have nothing. Maybe you have a beautiful house, nice car, but still you focus where you don't have it. Or you compare with yourself and other people. Why are you not achieving what you're not experiencing? How you are not doing enough for your kids. Maybe you think like that. Then you feel maybe you're already doing so much for your kids, but when you focus, you're not doing anything for the kids, automatic. You feel stress. How you haven't achieved it. You are not enough. It is me. Self-approach that allows us to be depressed. So if you focus on yourself constantly, we're going to protect some of your challenge. If you always focus on other, you're going to have a very different life. If you have the ability to flex between them, you're going to have a more balanced life quite clearly. So the focus is a critical compound. You know, as a simplistic example that I already give you the lemon example. You already feel where you focus, energy flow. Where you focus, you feel the same feeling. Okay, maybe I'll give you another example. Okay, we can just maybe you think I won't be you totally agree with. I give you another example. Are you ready to listen another example? Say yes. Now you can stretch your body. Just stretch your body. Just stretch your body. Just take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Just stretch your body. Just stretch your body. Okay, for example, have you ever had an experience where someone told you about a friend or family member and they told you that you did something. They said something to harm you. Or you know this friend or family member is loyal to you and they love you. And so your first response, we must have misunderstood them. You're wrong, but the person continues to tell you the story with passion and intensity. At the one point, you start to grow. Wow, I can't believe they said that about me. Most happen at your work. Your boss said you this. Your colleague member said that. Your manager said that. Even though you weren't there, you know this person seemed to be a certain. You take it in. Now when you focus on how did they, you're wrong. You start having those feelings, don't you? Upset or hurt or angry or frustrated come immediately in the body. How often when it happen with you, someone come to you and say your best friend said you this thing. They gossiping about you. What do you feel? You're angry, you upset, you hurt, you have frustration. Now what's interesting, if you ever have this happen and go really upset with this family member or friend, what they did to you and now you go to confront them, you find out the person was totally wrong. They lied with you. Your friend was innocent. He never ever thought about to hurt you. They made it for the disturb you. What do you think? They told you and you felt like an idiot because you're so angry. So many nights you couldn't sleep, you couldn't focus your work. See, focus equal feeling. Focus, remember this, focus equals feeling. So even it's not true, it feels true you. Same like lemon. You cut a lemon and squeeze in your mouth. Even it's not true, but it feels true to you. Has a reason, I always say to people, is focus equal reality to the individual. If you focus on something and you think someone's late for dinner and you focus on the fact they are late because you imagine them being in a car accident or you're going to feel it's going to be real to you. If you focus on they are not here for dinner, or maybe you text your loved one, if they don't reply your text one, maybe you just focus on they're ignoring you, they don't care about you, you have the same feeling then. Even it's not true, but it feels true to you. The person, they are not here for dinner because they're routed go around with somebody else. Maybe you think I go routed around with somebody else. It's going to be real to you. Focus equals reality to the individual, even through is not reality. In actually focus equal feeling, and every moment you deciding what to focus on. Especially when you wake up in the morning, where you focus on my day is going to be good, my day is going to be boring, my day is going to be tiring, I have a boring meeting today. Then we're going to focus equal feeling. Now the minute you focus something, the second decision, number one, we focus. This is our where we're going to focus on. Second, the second decision happen in millisecond in your brain. It happen either consciously, if you are direct or unconsciously. If you don't, and that decision, what does it mean? First you're going to focus on it, focus equal reality. Then we give the meaning, what we can give meaning this event. If you don't, and that decision, so what does this mean? What does this mean? Somebody comes in and they start to use a loud voice. For example, if you come home, your partner starting use a loud voice and tell you what should you do. Does that mean they hate you? Does that mean they have abused you? Does that mean they are having a tough day? Now you have to decide what give meaning this. See, whatever meaning you create is going to instantly change how you feel about something, and feeling are the fuel of life. Feeling, human motion is a basic of a quality life or painful life. That's real shifting more than anything else.